olds with no jobs and scars over their faces, throwing tear gas canisters back at police. That's one aspect of you movement. Then you got Maxine Waters.
I'm very upset.
I mean, you got her, and then you have Hillary back inexplicably for whatever reason, and whining about how she felt at a debate. That's the first excerpt from her little book that she wrote. Mm-hmm. They had audio clips, so she read the book. Or did a robot read the book? I can't.
Still trying to figure that one out.
Or did Stephen Hawking's computer read the book? I don't know.
It's true. It's
come on.
True.
I mean, you'd think if she wrote the book, there'd be like a slight little tinge of emotion attached to it, but there's nothing. And then she also lies. Let's hear it, Pippi. Shall we?
You stay calm, keep smiling, and carry on as if he weren't repeatedly invading your space? Or do you turn, look him in the eye, and say loudly and clearly, "Back up, you creep. Get away from me. I know you love to intimidate women, but
that's exactly how she probably would have said it too. Back up, you creep. Get away from me." Play the one where she lies.
I gotcha.
This is not okay, I thought.
Honey, can you just add just a little bit of heart to what you're saying, please? I mean, if you wrote this,
it makes her unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and I don't want to disparage kids, but kids, if you're in the car, you have kids reading in class more emotionally than this. Mm-hmm. When it's the kids' turn to read, when your fellow students' turn to read the book, even they add a little heart to the matter. No wonder she lost. Lord.
It was the second presidential debate, and Donald Trump was looming behind me. 2 days before, the world heard him brag about groping women. Now we were on a small stage, and no matter where I walked, he followed me closely, staring at me, making faces. It was incredibly uncomfortable. He was literally breathing down my neck.
There's her lie. Because now, kids, if you're in the car, I want you to know, when you say literally something, that means that it actually was happening. Virtually means that you felt like it was happening. So I was virtually afraid for my life, or I was virtually. But when you say literally breathing down your neck, that means someone was literally breathing down your neck. So if you don't mind, in the car, you're in the back seat now, and your sister's over there, breathe down her neck. That will be literally breathing down her neck. Okay? Pull her ponytail too, just a little bit. But virtually, so she even when she's whining about her situation, she lies, and that's a lie. I know I'm kind of being nitpicky about it, but that's a lie, right? Yeah. And then, on the other hand, too, if you're a liberal out there who voted for Hillary Clinton, wouldn't it be the last thing you want to hear? Is her whining about something that happened in the past in her predicament when you're stuck with a bunch of dudes, Bernie Sanders guys with scars over their faces, throwing tear gas canisters and punching people, and Maxine Waters, and that's all you have? And you got to listen to Hillary Clinton complain after she had a horrible, lazy candidacy and didn't care about you enough to win, to work for it. So I think that'd be the last thing you want to hear.
Well, and we talked about this earlier. What kind of leader would she be if she was always the victim?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
believe me.
How do you lead a country like that?
I don't know. Well, okay, so play the other bite, because I have a few edits from the other, because we haven't through some things you might not have heard before that we said that we heard in her reading of the book. Yeah, here. Yeah.
Do you stay calm, keep smiling, and carry on as if he weren't repeatedly invading your space? Or do you turn, look him in the eye, and say, "I'm just a grandmother with 2 eyes and a brain"?
Here's another one.
Do you stay calm, keep smiling, and carry on as if he weren't repeatedly invading your space? Or do you turn, look him in the eye, and say, "Let's
do another one.
Do you stay calm, keep smiling, and carry on as if he weren't repeatedly invading your space? Or do you turn, look him in the eye, and say, thank you?
Do another one.
Do another. Yeah.
Do you stay calm, keep smiling, and carry on as if he weren't repeatedly invading your space? Or do you turn, look him in the eye, and say, what difference at this point does it make?
One more.
Do you stay calm, keep smiling, and carry on as if he weren't repeatedly invading your space? Or do you turn, look him in the eye, and say, I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from.
One more, please. Just one more, please. Come on, please.
All right, one more.
Do you stay calm, keep smiling, and carry on as if he weren't repeatedly invading your space? Or do you turn, look him in the eye, and say,
I hope that Mexican man is happy with Daddy's job.
Okay, just one more, please. Just one,
do you
please.
Stay calm, keep smiling, and carry on as if he weren't repeatedly invading your space? Or do you turn, look him in the eye, and say,
do you like video games? Do you have an iPod?
I could go on. I'm just going to do this the rest of the show.
We can do this all day.
Can you do one more, please?
One more.
Please, then we'll get to Jim Talent.
Do you stay calm, keep smiling, and carry on as if he weren't repeatedly invading your space? Or do you turn, look him in the eye, and say,
stop calling me dude!
Jimmy Talent.
Well, that was a textbook example of good radio.
I'll do one more for you. Just one more, okay, please?
No, just do them the whole time.
Okay, yeah, just one more.